What's up, y'all? I'm out here at the range, as you can see back behind me, on a fantastic day out here. Nice and sunny, perfect temperature out here. So I'm gonna make the most of it and get a bunch of jelly testing done. And we're gonna start it off with what should be a pretty interesting 9mm test. So I got the jelly contraption set up, ready to roll with the chrono and 2 freshly melted blocks of gel. No testing at all done on these, so we'll get a really nice clear picture of what goes on. Also, as you can see, I'm staying with my heavy clothing barrier. It's got the layer of denim, the layer of fleece, and then 2 layers of the cotton t-shirt material. And like I said, we're gonna start it out with some 9mm, and it's actually one of the rounds that was sent to me by Chris. So once again, I really appreciate him sending these my way. These are the Cor Bon's jacketed hollow points. This is the 115 grain 9mm, obviously, plus P rounds. So jacketed hollow point, they're saying 1,350 feet per second velocity on the box here. I have no idea what these were tested out of, what barrel length. I really don't know much about Cor Bon at all. I don't believe I've tested them in any caliber so far, not because, you know, I don't have anything against them or anything like that. I just hadn't seen them locally. But here's the cartridge here, brass case. I'm not sure about this projectile, if it's something they get from somewhere else, if it's a proprietary type of thing. Those of y'all out there that might be familiar with Cor Bon ammo, let me know if you know anything about it. Now, no matter what the projectile, if we get close to that advertised speed there, we should get some really good performance out of these. Y'all know recently I've tested some Underwood rounds and some high shock, actually, that were both plus P plus, moving really fast and had some really nice performance. Now I'm going to run these with 2 different barrel lengths. We've got the Taurus GX4 with the 3-inch barrel, and then I've got my P80 here with the 4.5-inch barrel. This is basically a Glock 17 clone. Now, like I said, I don't have any experience with these Cor Bons. I did do a little bit of looking. From what I can tell, this packaging is an older packaging. They do still offer this loading right here, but it's in a different package. I believe this is the older one, but again, if y'all know for sure, let me know down in the comments. But that's enough talking about it. Let me get it set up and let's see what they can do. All right, let's get some speeds and see just how fast these things are moving. I'm going to do a 5-round average from each barrel length. We're going to start with this 3-inch GX4 first. Remember, the box was saying 1,350. Now, I don't expect to see that from this 3-inch, but let's see what these Cor Bons have got. Got 1236, 1219, 1215, 1222. I didn't get a reading on that one. Let me get one more round. All right, number 5. We got 1225, so definitely not the 1350, but not too bad out of a 3-inch barrel. Let's check that average. All right, so our 5-round average that time from this 3-inch GX4 was 1,223 feet per second. So really not too terrible out of a 3-inch barrel. Let's get it reset and let's see what that P80 can do. All right, let's see if this extra 1.5 inches of barrel can get us a little closer to that mark. I'm gonna do 5 rounds from this one too. Like I say, 4.5-inch barrel here. Got 1280, 1272, 1293, 1281, and 1283. So definitely faster, but still not close to that 1350. Let's check the average on that one. All right, so that time our average went up to 1,281 feet per second. And if you remember out that GX4, it was 1223. So you're talking what, 58 feet per second faster from this 4.5-inch barrel. 58 feet per second, that's what, 5-6%, something around there. So I don't think that's really a big deal between these two. These are closer than what I expected them to be. Now, that being said, regardless of the speed, I think they're both going to do well here in the gel. Let's set these things up, and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's can it still get the job done jelly time. We're gonna put 1 round from each barrel length into the gel, starting with this 3-inch GX4 first. Like I said, I expect good things out of both of these, so hopefully they don't prove me wrong here. Let's see what they can do, y'all. All right, that should have been a good one down there. Let me go see what we got. All right, so far so good down there. That one's looking really nice, so I expect more of the same out of this 4.5-inch. Let's see what it can do here. We'll try to keep from lining these things up side by side so we can get a nice picture of what we get. All right, that should have been perfect right there as long as it stayed in there. Let's go down there and check out what we got. All right, let's check these out down here, y'all. Fantastic looking performance out of both of these rounds here. I got you pulled around to the back side so you can see a little bit better. On the top here, that was the first one out of the 3-inch GX4. As you can see, comes in here, no doubt that it immediately starts to expand. Tons of disruption right here. Really, really nice wound channeling disruption. Carries on through this first block, and there you can see the projectile sitting at about a 90-degree turn. I would guesstimate before we measure it probably around 13 inches, something like that, and looks like some really, really nice expansion out of it. And then on the bottom there, of course, was our 4.5-inch P80. Again, more of the same, which is just what I expected. Both of these things did a really nice job. Now, strangely enough, it looks like the disruption in the wound channel here is smaller out of this longer barrel for whatever reason. That could be just a random chance there. But again, nothing wrong with it at all. Fantastic performance. Carries through this block here. And it looks like this one goes about an inch further, maybe 3/4 of an inch to an inch further than the one out of GX4, and still some fantastic expansion from that one. But let's get this penetration measurement here. So the one from the GX4 actually stopped at 13.5 inches. The one from the P80 stopped at exactly 14 inches. So not quite as far as I thought they went. Some people may want more than that, but to me, with this kind of expansion and the energy like this, I think that's plenty of penetration for what we got here. But here's a little closer look in case that glare was messing with you. Again, on top, the GX4, on bottom, the P80. Both of these things, like I said, fantastic disruption there. As you can see, carries on through this block here, and there's your projectiles. Like I say, looks like both of them's about at a 90-degree turn, and some really, really nice looking expansion from both of them. All right, let's check out these projectiles, y'all. So right here's the GX4 and right here's the P80. Very little difference between these, but it's hard to tell on camera. You can tell this one is a little bit more expanded, and then if you look at it this way, you can tell it's folded back a little bit more down the base there, but very, very little difference in between them. Both of them did a fantastic job. Full expansion on both of these things. It's very obvious. Can retain the jacket. The lead came with the jacket, so you really, really like to see that. A lot of times you have to go with a bonded projectile to get that kind of performance, so really, really glad to see these things do so well. Now, as far as the measurements here, they both started at 115, and I can definitely see little lead pieces throughout both of these tracks. So this one here from the GX4 is at 113.9. And then the one here from the P80 is at 114.0. So both of them did lose some, but not a whole lot. And then let's check out our sizes here. We'll start with the GX4. You got 5.73, 5.69, and 5.49. So some nice expansion on that one. And then the one from the 4.5-inch P80, you got 5.71, 5.67, and 5.82. So again, a little more expansion on that one, and really nice expansion and performance from both of these. And there you have it, y'all, the Cor Bon 9mm 115 grain plus P. Very, very nice performance from both of these in my opinion. Fantastic expansion. That cloth didn't seem to affect them at all. Plenty of penetration in my opinion there with the energy and expansion that you're getting. So really, really nice rounds here. Now, like I said, these are some older ones, I do believe. I think this is their older packaging, but I think these rounds and these loads are still made. I glanced at their site, but I didn't really look real closely, but I think they are still available. I haven't seen any Cor Bon rounds in this area around here, so I haven't tested any. I won't be running any, but it's because I don't have any locally. Now, if I saw some locally, I'd pick some up based on this performance right here. But y'all let me know if y'all can get a hold of these in y'all's area and what you think about the performance here today. All right, y'all, what better way to start out a day of jelly testing than with another nice 9mm round? I think this Cor Bon 9mm did a fantastic job out of both barrel lengths out here. That plus P, that extra little bit of juice definitely got them where they needed to be. I'm starting to see a pattern here with that. You know, those Underwoods, those high shocks, really every plus P or plus P plus 9mm round, maybe with the exception of those Ranger T-Series, for whatever reason, have done really well. I think, especially from these short barrels, that extra juice is what you need to squeeze the performance out of these 9mm. But let me know what y'all think about the performance you saw from these things out here today. Are these Cor Bon 9mm something that some of y'all out there do carry? I've heard a few people mention these in the comments, so I know some of y'all do carry them. If you don't, what do you think about what you're seeing here today? Have you seen these in your area? Again, I've never personally seen Cor Bon of any caliber locally at all at any store, so I would have to order them online. But y'all let me know out there if y'all see these things in y'all's area. If you did enjoy the video, take a second and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you got them notifications turned on so you don't miss anything that I upload. Take a second if you would, like I always ask you, and check out those affiliate links in the video description. If you shop through Amazon, hit up my storefront link down there first. You'll go right through Amazon like normal after that, and anything you buy anywhere on the site from there, I get a kickback from them towards the channel. Same deal with those axle links. If you're in the market for some new ear pro, check out those axle links down there. Those GS Extreme earbuds are absolutely fantastic. The hot weather's gonna be here before you know it, and you're gonna have some sweaty ears if you're messing around with them muffs still. So check out those GS Extreme Pros and use those links, and you can save a pile of money instead of going straight to their site. Once again, I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there for supporting the channel. I got a few more things planned for out here today and a lot more good stuff headed y'all's way, so be on the lookout for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see y'all soon.